Rennie's adventure team. Oh.
Look over there! It's a Melusine! Hey there, Melusine friend! Need any... Oh, Traveler, Paimon! It's you! Long time. Right in one! You know me too well. Everyone in Marcy is preparing a surprise gift for Monsieur Neuvillette. We're working together to make him a new outfit. I was about to go find some gems and shells to decorate it with. Wow! A surprise present! Is it really okay for you to tell us like that, though? Oh, no. Sorry. It's my first time doing something like this, so it just slipped out. I'm not sure why, but seeing everyone working towards the same goal like this, my heart just won't stop racing. Paimon totally gets it. The mood's just so infectious that you get swept up in the hype and you just can't stop, won't stop, right? Yeah, it is! We may be playing different instruments, but we're playing in harmony, making the same music. So, why'd everyone suddenly decide to give him a gift? Oh, that! Monsieur Neuvillette is always sending gifts to everyone in Marcy Village. So, after discussing it, we decided to make something for him ourselves. Flo handled the blueprints, and then we all picked out the materials and sewed it together. And Seren was in charge of emergency precautions to prevent things from getting totally out of control. Emergency precautions? Things getting out of control? Paimon knows that making clothes with Melusine hands is hard, but how bad could it possibly get? That depends on your definition of bad. Does it count if we ask Mamere to make a huge painting and then turn the canvas into pajamas? Oh, wow! How about that? Me too! But like Seren said, it's better if we make a respectable outfit that he can proudly wear when he's out and about. Lome's got tons of experience, so we had her get a whole bundle of fashion magazines and asked Sigewinne what respectable meant, before we finally settled on solemn relaxation as the theme.
Solemn relaxation. Paimon can't help but picture Nervalette swimming around with a serious look when she hears that.
Huh? Oh, right! Shells! I was so busy talking with you, I almost forgot my job. Sorry, I've gotta go. I can't hold everyone else up because I was enjoying myself too much. I need to find some shiny shells and rocks pronto and grind them up into shiny powder. I'm not sure if I have enough Tidalga for the dye either.
Leave it to us! When it comes to finding stuff, we're the best in the biz! As much as you need, on time, guaranteed!
Really? You will? Thank you so much. Then, could you please help me find some of the shiniest, brightest barrel conches? I remember there's a bunch in the waters around here. 2 or 3 should be enough.
Even 20 or 30 would be a piece of cake.
Oh, that's way too many. I'll focus on finding gems over here. Good luck to us. See you soon.
Locta! The shiniest, brightest barrel cat! Whoa! Any shell that shiny. Nice! Shell secured! Not a single hiccup! Ah! Ah! What was that? Hoka may really be in trouble! Let's go back and check on her! Hoka! Are you okay?
I never imagined I'd dig up an armored crab digging for gems. It's fine. Fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for making you. Good thing this bishop showed up.
Huh? Bishops eat giant crabs?
Maybe they don't actually like crab that much. It doesn't look too thrilled.
All right! We should be focusing on...
No clue. Never seen. Monsieur Neuvillette warned us that while some... Then, yeah, for sure. And I'll treat it to something tasty, too. Only thing is, Tidalga wouldn't... Whoa! Tidalga!
Huh?
Nope. Haven't even had a chance to dive in. Looks like that then may the stars watch over us. That our gift may arrive.
Oh yeah, here! These are the bear...
Plenty! Whoa, so sparkly. I can barely That's just how I like... Well then, if everything goes this well, the clothes should... Hey, when we deliver the clothes to the Palais Mermonia, will you two come see what we made?
Sounds great! the Palais Momonia this busy. Puka wasn't kidding. There are a ton of Melazines. Huh? Something's off, though. Everyone feels kinda... tense?
Excuse me, miss?
Mr. Gestionnaire, do you enjoy your work here in the Palais Mermonia?
Are you asking me? Well, about that, I can't really say that I'm happy, or particularly unhappy. Though I've been here for some time now, I still feel as though I only just started.
Got it. So, put another way, work at the Palais Mermonia is so exciting that it feels as though you're always filled with energy. Like you're in your prime, correct?
Exciting? Oh, no. More...
An exciting anxiety? Is being a gestionnaire...
Oh, no. It mustn't be exciting. If anything on the job excites your nerves, that means the process has already gone terrible.
Oh, is that so?
Sadil? Oh, you mean Officer Sadil of the Marechaussee Phantom? Wait, are you...
Of course not. If you're talking ability, I definitely would have passed the exam first.
Grana, now's not the time to get competitive. Look at the poor man. He's so nervous he's sweating bullets.
Really? I thought that if someone looks really nervous during an interview, that means you're asking the right question. Excuse me, Mr. Gestionnaire. Are there any troubles in your work life that you find difficult to discuss?
Pardon me, but interview? Am I being interviewed right now?
Well, yeah.
Oh, no. According to regulation, gestionnaires are strictly forbidden from giving private interviews, especially to parties of unknown provenance. Excuse me, Miss Melazine, but might I inquire your full name and the newspaper at which you're currently...
Special Reporter Lome for the...
You obviously just made that up. Lome, what happened to truth in reporting?
Does the Court of Fontaine really have a newspaper like that?
My good sir, are you feeling all right? You certainly look as though your nerves have been...
Right! The process! Sorry, good ladies. Could you...
We were just going to ask him how to get to Monsieur Neuvillette office.
Mr. Eon, there you are. The tea Miss Cornelia so kindly made for us is nearly cold.
Mr. Realte, please give me a hand. I can't possibly take care of all these Melazines myself, much less give an interview while I'm at it.
Interview? I never saw any such thing on
The Buoyant Otter Gazette.
Oh, really? Yet what you're
Of course not. This happens to be the one we're looking for.
This blue creature...
Hey! Watch what you're calling a blue creature.
I see. Mr. Eon, please refrain from undue alarm. I understand that your heavy workload, and as you well know, the world looks profoundly different through Melazine eyes. Thus, it is entirely possible that to them, the Udex appears, well, like that.
Pretty much. Monsieur Neuvillette actually looks a bit different to every Melazine. So we split the difference.
Ah, you split the difference. I see, a most judicious approach. In that case, might I inquire what matter you wish to see Monsieur Neuvillette about?
We're here to give him a gift. Gun salute! 21 gun salute from Monsieur Neuvillette.
Whew, that was...
A gun salute?
Mr. Realte, please calm down. You're also...
Can you see something? Paimon's getting scared. Please don't make Paimon beg. Stop rubbernecking. It's not that Paimon can't sympathize, but... And if he really calls Neuvillette over, then the surprise they worked so hard to prepare will... What do you mean, this? Do what exactly? Traveler! Paimon!
Ah, it's you.
Traveler! Feels like ages since I last saw you. That's great to hear. As you can see, this place hasn't changed.
Pardon me, but are you with the Melazines? Point is, wonderful. The problem has suddenly solved itself. Monsieur Neuvillette is currently in his office and should not be receiving. You're too gracious. We shan't delay you or your Melazine friends any longer.
Eh? What's that?
While inside the Palais Mermonia, particularly in the offices, please ensure that any items you're holding remain below head level. Otherwise, our most enthusiastic colleagues will doubtlessly assume you have a special request that you plan to...
Got it. We were only holding it because everyone was scared of getting lost in the court of Fontaine.
Sure, Flo.
Oh, it's fine.
Please take care, everyone.
Okay then. Please lead the way to Mons.
Where could Realte Enion? Is today Melusine family
Quite the hubbub.
Sadine!
Hey everyone, come on in. Monsieur Novilette's just inside.
Ah, I thought it might be you. I had heard Melusine voices and went to the window for a look, only to find the angle was wrong and I couldn't see a thing. I trust you encountered no difficulties on your way?
No, not at all. Well, not exactly.
I see. Lome, you were indeed the first at fault here. You must secure the consent of others before making requests, and mustn't impede their duties or daily lives. Extra caution should be exercised with matters such as interviews.
I see. I'm sorry.
The what, Gazette?
It's nothing. I'll go find them both and apologize right now.
Hey, remember to greet them politely first, even when you're apologizing.
Yes, that should suffice. Lecturing has never been my strong suit. Now, back to the matter at hand. How might I help you all today?
It's probably best if the Melusines tell.
Oh, Jones. We were all so busy making the gift, we never stopped to plan how to actually give it to Monsieur Neuvillette, so it'd be perfect if we could actually give a gun salute right about now.
Kaboom, boom.
It'd be totally. If only Lome was here. She's so.
I'm back. Those two gentlemen are both great people. They not only didn't scold me, but they even served me tea. Huh? Why haven't you given him the clothes yet? I already. She just said.
Clothes?
Yeah, you're right.
My thanks. You must have gone through quite a bit of trouble to make this. Was that too curt? Might it seem cold? Is just a smile enough? They clearly invested great effort into this surprise for me, and I am truly delighted. My reaction ought to match that level of happiness. How would human parents express their joy when they receive a gift their children painstakingly prepared? If only Siegeween was here. She understands many techniques for human interaction and would understand this matter far better.
It was no trouble at all.
Yeah, that's right. With everyone pitching in, we finished in no time flat.
The Traveler and Paimon helped too.
Perhaps I should consider this from another perspective. Seeing others use gifts I've given them gives me a feeling of contentment. Thus, it can be inferred that the reverse is also true. Might I ask you all to wait for a moment? I'd like to try it on.
Of course you can. Oh, is it happening? Even the Traveler and Paimon haven't seen the finished product yet. Fine.
Well? Splendid. Both the Melusines and I are delighted to hear that.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. Plus,
Ah, indeed. It is aptly suited for non-official occasions. Moreover, if I'm not mistaken, this outfit seems to have a certain exotic feel?
Kenai, that's our Monsieur Nouvillette.
We heard Sichuan mention you'd gone to Chenyu Vale in Liyue and really enjoyed yourself there. So, we thought that if we could make an outfit that matches their local styles, you could wear it on future vacations there.
That was very thoughtful of you. They really went out of their way for me. To do their gift justice, I must find time to return there. Bring back some more gifts. But what should I buy? I suppose I shall decide once I get there. I can ask the locals for recommendations.
It was mostly Flo. After all, she made the design and tailored.
Yeah! Flo's gonna be a super duper amazing fashion designer one day. She'll be famous all over Fontaine.
Hey, that's going a bit overboard. It's not like it was all me.
We can skip that part.
What happened?
It's really nothing. Okay.
A bishop that likes to dull. I understand. You are truly fortunate the traveler was there to help. But next time you go out, it might be safer not to go alone.
Okay.
Also, listening to your story, it seems you were aided by a bishop?
Yeah! I'd love to see it again. Give it a big thank you. Hey, you guys think that maybe it was the one who left the Tidalga?
I'm a bit concerned about her well-being lately. As I don't have any pressing duties, perhaps.
We really should get going.
Excellent. In that case, allow me to accompany you.
Huh? Really? Oh, if we go now, we can make it back in time to treat you and the traveler to dinner.
All right! Blubber Profiterole, plus not enjoying the Melazines, have you?
And why not? Come, let's go together.
I'm telling you, I saw it in a magazine before. You sure?
Come on out now.
Nouvelle! Passive! Passive! Whoa! It's Passive! So, you know Nourillette?
Passive? This is how you address her, then?
Good call! He'll think of it as a shout. Hello? Melusine Capel.
Puka, allow me to introduce you. This here is the nice bishop lady who helped you before.
Wow! Bishops can turn into Melusines? That's so cool! Now we can hold hands. Thank you for saving me. How about I treat you to a nice meal? Tidalga? Yeah! Tidalga! Tidalga! Tidalga!
I take it you really like Tidalga?
Wait, that means you gave us your favorite food. Wow.
Thank you, Passive.
Passive! Nouvelle Capel.
If that's the case, why not picnic here with us?
I'll handle the food. I caused everyone so much trouble back at the Palais Marmonia. Then I'll prep some Tidalga for Passive. Tidalga. Huh? Passive water.
She must have had too much Tidalga and wishes to return to the water to sleep.
Hey, like you're any different. Passive leave. Wait, hold on a second. Huh? I don't know where she lives. If only I could give her something to remember me by. Oh, I know. Here, for you.
Ah, Nuvolay, Passy! Nuvolay, good thing! Amazing! She recognized it right away!
That is most certainly a very good thing. The board, I mean.
Melusine! Passy! Melusine! Bye! Nuvolay! Bye! Bye, Mon! Bye! Traveler! Still the same old posse, huh? At least she gave us a proper goodbye this time.
No need to worry. She already considers Fontaine her new home. We'll see her again. Learning to share is part of the process of joining the group. It would seem I'm not the only one she's learned a lot from. A most astute observation. I too have learned much from humanity, and now that I think about it, this learning process actually began a long, long time ago.
Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you thinking about the path?
Yes. It was after I was born, but before I had joined the court of Fontaine. Though I do not know why I was born with human form, this fact forced me to learn about the way humans. At that time, I was constantly perplexed by all kinds of questions, such as how human language could record history, how they produced things and traded, and why they insisted on using the flesh and blood of a god as a medium of exchange. Could not pebbles and seashells serve the same purpose?
Maybe because rocks and shells break easily.
And gods do not?
They probably do.
Indeed. Fortunately, we have ample time. Perhaps in the future, we will witness the world transform. My apologies. I may consider it nothing more than me overthinking things. No need to take it. Indeed, time flows where our gaze does not linger, showing the rather than dwelling on such things. It is far better to live in the now. On that note, I believe it is high time I began planning my next vacation.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Of course you may.
I've heard that Leo has fire wrapped in paper. Lights that can grab fire wrapped in paper? Wouldn't it break?
Yeah, that's right. If your wish is...
Whoa, Puka. Where'd you learn to joke like that?
Well, there is something like that. They're called Shao lanterns. They aren't dangerous if properly handled, but they do not actually have the power to grant wishes. Simply listening to me describe them would be quite dull. How about I bring some back for you once I visit Liyue?
That'd be amazing! And it'd be even better if you can take some more pictures this time!
Consider it done.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Of course you may.
I've heard that Leo fire wrapped.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, Puka.
Well, they aren't dangerous. Consider it done.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
fantastic.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you a verb. Preparing for Dusta.
Absorption test. Oz, reveal thyself. Animal hypostasis amulet.
Ultimatum protocol. Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh? No, my sword.
Shadow Raven.
Surrender and be gentle. You're in for... Come a little closer.
Better hold back this
Rain
time.
plan. By the frost moon of old. You poor last look. Cleanup sequence initial.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Annihilation mode.
A new moon rises.
With one heart, we pray.
Ow! Where did that come from?
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Good morning, Uncle Meyer. Hi, AD. How are you? Sorry, multitasking mom again this morning, but I'll try to stay on.
Bide your time. Off we go! Fulfill our pact! Burn it down!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right?
Something to add to my collection.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Haha, feeling nervous? Don't blame you. We're all a little out of our depth with this one. Okay, so, some time ago, Columbina was ambushed by the Doctor. It all happened pretty fast, and the last thing you saw was her vanishing into the moon's reflection.
Yes, though at the time, all that the rest of us saw was the Doctor using some kind of power. The next moment, Columbina had disappeared, and you were falling into the sea.
We have to get Columbina back. And whatever the Doctor's plan is in seizing the Three Moons Authority, we have to stop him before he succeeds.
The Frost Moon Scions consider it our duty to rescue the Moon Goddess. I wasn't expecting so many others to come to our aid. So I want you to know that you have our utmost gratitude.
Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any...
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Notcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity, and so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Notcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the Doctor's left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some...
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Notcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most.
But whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jets Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Anefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but... Okay, leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehodo will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss! You guys make sure to get back here in one piece.
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a
secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon'll help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Then you'd better get going.
There. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone? That's quite a welcome party.
Be silent.
Go! Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes.
You pull him.
Water jet!
Time to come clear.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Hi, Hannah. Pull until you can't pull no more. I'm waiting for you and Sarah to join. Not gonna pull until I see both of you in here. So in the meantime, I started a story quest. This is the main quest for the new update. But I kind of want to explore this weird area. I'm gonna go kill these things. They killed this poor man.
Beware the creatures of the night.
I don't know how to use these characters, so I'm gonna use them wrong.
The deception ends here.
Hi, Mammal. How are you?
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out. There's no way through. Let's go around.
trespassers. Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time, he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them.
Oh, Lady Damselite? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something.
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance.
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our... The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here.
I fear this could get ugly.
Leave this place.
Go!
Be silent.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
By the frost moon of old, you...
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a whole.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers, hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy, but I have to admit I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. Well, since you asked...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case...
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer...
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve...
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living.
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
For the everlasting
An exact practice.
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
One heart, we pray. Arlecchino!
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino? They see you as an ally? What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not war.
I say your research is more valuable than my life. Am I wrong?
I expected so much more from you.
Bombs away!
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Get lost.
Observe, keep your dead.
Your actions betray your fear of me.
Fear the dark.
Receive my blessing.
Best you can
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Is this all it takes to tire you?
Be silent.
By the frost moon of old.
It all adds up.
Your actions betray your fear of me.
within.
Get lost.
Overruled.
Target acquired. Get lost.
No more lies.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Freditore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What? Just Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Detor. Something weird is going on.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today?
Sorry, I'm not...
Well, feel free to take a seat for now.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the travelers.
Wait. Why is he talking?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take...
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. Could this be a false...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my
Thank you,
strength
Slimjim,
to
for
open the
resubscribing. How are you? How you been?
And then I leapt into it. So this is
action. I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or... No, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moonprayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Are these... I can't touch them.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moonprayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think.
I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of... I'll try touching something else. Is this... the wind? No, no, Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... she's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky.
I kind of wish Genshin had a family tree kind of thing for all these names. Just so I could keep up and remember half of what they're talking about.
Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp. I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottoro's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler! Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She feels pain and...
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry! Paimon's not trying to make a scene, it's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish and not...
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And
if I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze each field, is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time.
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis. I'm sorry.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location, but there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler is here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moonprayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moonprayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory. The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler! Huh?
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh? Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing
Good
out!
job, Hannah. We're still in a story, trying to enjoy it while my kids are running around crazy.
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. Huh? This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back.
I'm pausing it for a minute. I actually have a question, Hannah. I thought about something for you. Have you considered doing a second account on your PlayStation and then playing Elden Ring on it? Have you considered that? That way you can keep your normal Night Rain untouched. Which I kind of wish they gave us 2 save files or 3. That would have been nice. But they don't. But if you consider that, we can play Night Rain and do a whole new builds and stuff for you on that one. Something to think about.
It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness, alone. It feels strange, as if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows. Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think?
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
Hi, Sarah. We've been waiting for you. Tell me about your pulls. I'm sure you've already pulled. I'm gonna continue this until we can get to a point where I can pull.
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you.
Thing, Hannah, to have a... That would be a good thing, Hannah, to have a second account just to do that to Pleaseville. It'd be fun.
Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your action.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment.
There's only few of you that ever care about the pulls, so yeah, I'll wait. It's fine. Tell me about your pulls. What did you do?
We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. For what exactly? He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want
At
that
4
the 3
pity?
moons cannot provide?
Did you get her weapon as well? GG.
But
How many
before
pulls do you
I
have now?
answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Teyvat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Teyvat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs.
Wait, I'm so confused. You had 90 pulls, and you kept on pulling even though you got her at 4 pity? Well, now you're saving for Varka. Okay. What are your pulls looking like now, then?
Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering.
So, how many more days does this banner have? Is it like 20 something? Would you keep trying for her weapon if you had the choice, or you just don't care for the weapon for now and you'll keep trying for Varka? Because she'll definitely have a rerun sometime this year, I feel.
These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist.
By the way, before I forget, did you know that Yehoda can also do what Nefer does to the people, where she does like an investigation kind of thing? I didn't know that until last week. So now I've been able to complete 2 missions for them, and I got 100k. I went into their investigation bureau, I think it was called. Was it? I don't know what it was called, and I was able to get 100k more. You can only do it up to 4 times though. Her or Nefer. It's not a weekly like we once thought. So that's pretty cool.
Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Windblade! Be gone!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Teyvat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle can... Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked, and seek answers from him at the end of that journey.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truth. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss him. How much I want to be reunited with him. Wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for—
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the—
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer—
Boss, wait! Don't—
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eye after that big battle? I think that's worth at least—
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't—
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive. And we have a traveler to rescue.
But boss—
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Ineppa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my ability.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumerid. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir!
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Neff.
Ah, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase.
Are you gonna be pulling for Nicole? I think I will. I think she's needed for Varka, right?
We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexenzirkel member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all. So that's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Eilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's. Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be?
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Indeed I am.
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not human, are you?
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece, alright?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk. As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicion. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't find anything.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here either. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other reason?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where she was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. How does this space work? If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply memory. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's this one. the door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened to her after that battle with Dottore. Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try and leave them some clues. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself, yes. It's also where the Traveler and I first met.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that, no. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki, just like I said on Moon Prayer Night. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength. There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place...
Not necessarily. We've only... Miss Columbina said...
Wait.
Paimon might have... What's that look for? This is a victory feast.
The Traveler and Paimon, but... Why are...
You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this is your chance to make it up to her.
Wait. So this is... How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be... Although... It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems
How
really
long?
nice
Like, did I mess up by starting it? So I can't do pulls today?
No, I can't. Even if I make contact, They probably won't, and in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have. Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but
Can I pause
Moon
it
is beyond the
and like
forest
come
now.
back to it?
If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now.
The present. That's right. There are still things.
What's your plan?
Flints, when you were staying next door...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in.
The moonlight?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer. I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon. Wherever you are right now, this is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could spot. I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Reihir of Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood. And at leisure.
Well, I never did. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker,
An admirable philosophy.
it's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But not like the Kuvaki Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My
Hannah, are you
subordinates
still here?
just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. But when I checked again just now,
There's no button to
detected
stop this.
4 moons.
I was thinking of just doing pulls, but I can't. There's no button to
So
stop
there's
this.
one
It just
extra?
keeps going. Damn it. Alright, we'll keep going.
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the Frost Moon, Teyvat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since it's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, How are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible.
So he was.
It's easy to get.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
It's Mr. Flint's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 Orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then Moon Marrows.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of...
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate...
Even though we have crucial intel to...
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo community?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right, then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely...
That's the best news we've received in a...
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough anyway. Does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrow?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good...
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge... If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can... Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss...
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. All right. I need...
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest.
Well, since you offered, this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use day to day. It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to it. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. Hang in there.
Paulownia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient... I never imagined that Remorian
How do I
ideas would
pause
be
it so I can do
similar to
polls?
the diagram I have named, the world formula. Human civilization should gradually shed possibility. The sparks of civilization shall run out. Variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because... Where does this variable factor? Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explication. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing in reverse. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. This is so... Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experience... Lilia... When Duke St. Germain... In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great detective... Still... Memory... The way Renee... That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessel. The chemical marriage model. What was Alain's view? Oh, now I remember. Alain's old Renee seemed... Yep, my subordinate. Some of Alain's... Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes. Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from
Am I at least like
outside
halfway through the story?
Traverse the world, the primordial records. How do you think? Fine. So at Rosalie, when I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's at the world needs. Cookies to go with the something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magic.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Mar—
Excellent.
The only thing is, they—
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks, and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty.
Of course, all part of the— Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will—
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have what—
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what— Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Laid bare. Tidal wave. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I'm not fighting you today.
I knew it. Amateur mistake. Shouldn't let your guard down. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate—
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
Okay, now I'm interested in the story. I like this.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the three realms. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Teyvat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Reria? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it. Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps it is no mere analogy. Maybe there is indeed a prism in this model. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It would explain how such an ironclad design concept was achieved. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right, here goes. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge! How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
A little test. Try using Anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help, and I'll dive right in.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes with your hat.
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, I think we can get out of this now. You are currently in a special story mode. If you leave and re-enter, you may have... Wait, you may have to experience some of the same content again? Oh my god. Do I have to just rewatch all of Albedo and this guy's content again? If that's it, that's fine. I can, like, walk away. It's not gonna take me all the way to, let's say, Arlecchino, right? If it's just where Albedo and Durin came in, that's fine. Do you think that's... I think that's what's gonna happen, right? Because I want to do the pulls. I think it's just gonna take me back to Durn's. You don't know? Oh my god, how far back will it take me? What do you... Okay, listen, let's weigh this. Should we continue the story? Or should I just get out, do the pulls, then continue the story? What do you think? Let's take a vote on that. I want to do pulls. And I can rewatch the story. It's not like there's any action. Pull, right? I'm gonna pull. I'm confirming. That's it. That's two votes is more than enough. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, see, look, enter the energy field. That's fine. We're right where we should be. Okay. Let's see. Nice, for 5. Awesome. Okay. So, but I didn't ask for that. I asked for this. Here we go. We have 671 pulls.
We'll do a pull.
All right. The last banner I did pull. Listen, the last banner I did pull so I could get Shivers and Yansan. And that was how many pulls? I want to say I was at so we have Pity. We're not on a guarantee though. I was going to be okay if I had gotten Shilonen again, but I did not, sadly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Look how this one, my god. This was a good one. Hannah, where are you? I can't do this if you're not here. 35, 40. We're at, okay. Like, we're almost at, yes, pull time. Pull time. This is going to be, we're gonna pull. I do want her weapon. We're at 49 pity. We're gonna do one pull. We're gonna just one pull just so it could be at 50, right? No, wait, does that make sense? No, it's not. It's not 50. One more so we can be at 45. One more. We'll just do one pull just so we can be at 45, right? Imagine I get it. Let's do it. Okay, we didn't get it. Okay, so we are at... We're at 45 pity, right? 45 pity. 45 pity, and we have 670. Let's try. You guys ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Come on, gold. That's 55. Okay. 55. 65, you ready? No way. 65. Skip it. I already have Fischl maxed. Okay, that's 65. 75. This is gonna be a gold. Let's see if we win the 50-50. No way! How much was that? That was 75. I'm going to extremely hard pity.
Why are you hearing an echo?
Because that's why I always turn that off. It's never. It's always an echo. That was 75. That was 75. Thank you. I got Capturing Radiance. I got Capturing Radiance. We got Columbina though. Let's go. Okay, so we got her. We got Capturing Radiance. That's pretty cool. I didn't have to waste as many wishes as I thought I did. Nicely done. What was that though? That was 85 pity? Okay. 85. It is a good thing. That means I lost and won at the same time. It means it went to what does capturing radiance really mean? It means that I lost and won, or it was just going to so much pity that they said, here, just take it. I think. So we just wasted 40 pulls.
Did you get what you wanted though?
I got what I wanted. I got her. Now we have to get her weapon. The question is, if I do this, I think this is a scam. The minute I put in her weapon, which I will, it's gonna give me an Effa's weapon. I just know it's gonna do that. Let me see the history on this. Okay, we're at 0. Oh my god. We're at 0 pity here. I hope I can get it within 30 pulls and stay above 600. I really do. I doubt it. I'm willing to go all the way down to 500. I don't want to. I will. Because I kind of want Ziba? Is that her name next month? Zybe? Whatever her name is. I want her. She lost, but the game said, never mind, here's your character. That's pretty much what just happened. Yeah, alright, let's do it. 10 pull. Okay, early. Oh my god, please. Please let me get it so we can be done. I was muted because I was talking to my husband. Okay, please. That was 30 pulls. At 0 pity. Please do not be an Effa's weapon, please. Oh my god. Get away from here. Yes! Oh my god, we did it! We did it! That was all in 70 pulls! Well, more than that. But still! Oh, we have 600 pulls still left. Thank God. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I am so happy. It took 85 pulls to get... Oh, shush. It took 85 pulls to get Columbina and 30 just to get her weapon. I am very happy with that. And we still have 600 pulls. So if I wanted, I might get that new DPS next month. I can go for that. I hope it doesn't go to really hard pity because I kind of want Varka and Nicole and Alice and whoever else comes. So that's going to be a lot. My God. Here's another thing. Here's another thing that we haven't talked about. Because I've been buying the monthly subscription, I actually do have enough to get his outfit. And I kind of want it. I never converted these. So I have enough to buy his outfit. And I really love Nuvolat. So I don't know. What do you think? Is it worth it? It's not 10 pulls. But I love the man. Huh?
You're not gonna get lucky 3 times in a row. You're gonna waste all your pulls.
No. This is not. This is different currency that I already saved up. So I can just purchase this right now. And I really like it. I love Nuvolat. I was actually considering trying to get Nuvolat to C2, but maybe not if I want like more characters. I like it. I like him. I love Nuvolat. I really might consider getting this. Because 10 pulls isn't gonna like break me. And it's not even 10 pulls. 1,035, 1,350 is not 10 pulls, so. What do you think? I really love Nuvolat. And I was really considering taking Nuvolat up to C2. But then I go in my mind and I say, it's kind of not worth it if I want more characters. And I'm not really that rich in primos to go for constellations. That's how I feel. Because within a year, he's not going to be as strong. A lot of people are still saying even now he's not that strong. But I love him. I don't know. I don't know what to do. That's what I'm thinking, right? I should never go for constellations unless I'm extremely lucky and I get a double. Which has never happened. Never have I gotten a double on the same character. When Neuvillette first came out, I did get Neuvillette. So I saw the gold, and I was doing it slowly, skipping, and it was Diluc. So I was like, oh, I lost. But then the next one was Neuvillette. That was the only double I've ever gotten on a character. It was Neuvillette and Diluc in the same one. In weapons, that's only happened with Kazuha's weapon. I have 2 of Kazuha's weapon. It gave me the same weapon twice in same temple. So I still have time to dwell on if I want to get C2 Neuvillette, but maybe not. I'll just hold off so I can get more characters. Because if I want all these newer characters, I should just save. Because 600, like, it sounds like a lot. It's not. 600 wishes is not a lot at all. You need 180 to guarantee 1 character. I might buy his weapon, his outfit. Okay. Let me see something though. We'll go to the shop. We have 7 extra wishes here. And this so far is 6. We'll make it up. We'll make all of it up back, rather. Kind of sad of how small this map is, unless there's like an underworld thing going on. But for now, let's continue the story. I'm so happy we got her. We'll build her up tomorrow. Well, actually, no. Withering Waves update is tomorrow, because I want to pull on Mornay. I want her and the pink hair, and then I have to start saving it. I really wanted Luke, but I'm not gonna have enough. You want to see? Oh my god, Hannah, shush. I'll show you her. Alright, here you go. This is her. She walks like this. Yeah, these. You see her? Yes. We have to build her up. Nah, Neuvillette's cons is not worth it, you think? Fine, I won't pull for them. 1 more hour. I'm gonna try to keep going with the story for today. I'm just very happy that we were able to stay above. Players are trying to join the world. I think they want to farm for her flowers, but I need them too, so I can't have anyone join me right now. Sorry. I gotta think of myself. Fire chick is hot. Yeah, the fire chick, I'm sure everyone likes her. So in her skin tight clothes.
Where's the charger for the Switch?
For the Switch? I don't know. Okay, let me continue the story.
Hey, can you give me the charger for the Switch?
Sorry, a lot of things is happening right now around me. Don't let anyone... No, I'm not letting anyone in right now. I want to finish the story. and I'll build Columbina maybe tonight. I don't have to build her on... Because I actually have... I have all of her material and everything ready for Columbina. Yeah, okay, so weapon. We'll give her her new weapon. So I'm so happy it came in. Okay, artifacts I don't have. So that's the only thing. Level up, I have all her level up stuff. I have all of her material well and farmed. Everything's ready. She can be level 90 by tonight.
Can you finish your yogurt?
Don't know about her weapon though if I have all the materials.
Can you put this in the garbage?
So yeah. Let's continue this back to the story for now. I'm so happy with those pulls. The best part of the pulls we did today was the weapon. The weapon only took us 30. That's great. Her Columbina herself did take 85, which kind of sucks, but still great, I think. All right, let's continue this boring story.
thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in.
I think because her weapon, they say it's not just her best, but it actually is really good for her. It increases her damage, I think, right?
Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
So sorry, my husband's doing something, so we just lost the, we just kind of lost the signal. We'll try to get the stream back up. Hi, Doctor. Sorry. Yeah, I can play GTA, but we're streaming Genshin right now.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry. Yeah, he did some. My husband did something to the thing. I can see the game on my TV, but Streamlabs just doesn't have it on yet.
Are you guys seeing the screen or no?
No, they can't see. You can see it on Streamlabs. It's not there.
Okay, hold on. I gotta change one thing one more time to get it to work.
It's something here. Sorry about this, everyone. At least he didn't do this during the polls. Could you have imagined? I'm still happy with our polls. So even if the stream has to abruptly end right now, it's fine. You guys got to see what we won. Did you say, Sarah, that tomorrow is Withering Waves update? Do you want to watch me do the polls for that one? I could stream that one too. I wouldn't mind doing more nice polls. Yeah, I'll then that means the update is tonight. I have to make sure the game update. No, it's not update. It doesn't need an update, does it? It doesn't need an update because it's of the same phase. It's next month's, the pink-haired one. God, that's extreme, Hannah.
How happened?
I don't know what happened. I feel like I have to turn off the stream to be able to make it work now.
No, it's good. Hold on.
You know what? Unplug it and then replug it. That always works for me. Every time something doesn't work, I just unplug and replug and everything gets fixed. It doesn't seem to have worked this time. And we're certain I don't need Shakona's weapon. I got 250 pulls and I'm at 15 pity in the weapon banner.
Hold on. Let me try it this way. Oh, I can't.
Because if all I have to do is learn Cardathia's playstyle to get good damage, then it's fine. But if I need Shakona's weapon, maybe I should pull for it. Now you don't? Okay. And I will. Because I wasn't planning on getting Mornai's weapon either. I was planning on hopefully getting her and then having enough save to get the pink-haired, hopefully, and her weapon. I feel the DPSs definitely need their weapons. But the supports can kind of work without them for a while. It's just endgame gets harder, I think, if you don't have everyone's weapon. I can tell you guys what's happening in the story. So I'm acting as Wanderer, and I'm just walking around. I might get into an elevator right now. Okay, so there's no elevator. only you could see this, but you can't. How is your car? Well, she has her weapon. Cardathia has her weapon. You'll see it tomorrow, and you can tell me what you think.
I want to try something else, but I might ruin your microphone.
He might ruin the microphone next. Okay, no, I think the microphone's still working. You know, I have been streaming for 3 hours, and since the story is kind of boring to them, and they did see the polls, I can't always end the stream.
Or you can just end it and restart it.
I don't want to. She needs 50k HP? I didn't know that. I don't know if I have that. I was looking on her artifacts, trying to always stack crit rate and damage.
Oh, let me try.
Act 2 is really good. I'm not even in Act 2 yet. Oh my god. Did you finish the story yourself? I wanted to start the story just so I can finally finish and get the wings for Not Cry. Cause it's been almost like what, a month or so? Well, now I lost complete vision on my TV. I can't see. There was no reason for my husband to do any of this today, but he did. Act 3 is better. You know, Hannah, yesterday night I got back online at nighttime, and I played a few matches of Night Rain. I had a great match. It was me, a Wilder? Yeah, Wilder. Is that what they're... The big guy, the strong guy. Me, him, and an Iron Eye. You can see that, but you can't see the stream. The Iron Eye left us, so it was just me and the Wilder. And I was doing so much damage. I don't know why. But it was amazing. I had shattering crystals, and I was killing everything. I wish I'd recorded that one. That was such a good one. We had the city, the raider. It was such a good match.
Mama.
Nah, mama.
Mama.
Yes, mama. This. There's no more of this. There is an Act 3. Oh my god. Wait, I thought we were gonna get like 20 pulls. Or is that in Lantern right? I need to start saving again. Why? Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? This. While my husband figures this out, I might go try to have breakfast, maybe. Let me see. I thought it was a bitter weed. Oh my god, Jermaine, no! Jermaine, no! 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 Get off! No! Oh my god! Okay, so my husband couldn't fix it, so we're just gonna turn off the stream and turn it back on. Or maybe you know what? We'll try that, and then I might just end it after. We'll see.